and Dwayne Wade right at the body of Anderson Varejao. Welcome to your Kodak moment, Anderson Varejao. Curry way down top. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
Bad guy in the league.
People hated Kawhi because he couldn't play for the Spurs, and the Spurs said it's just like the whole Trent Williams situation, except instead of, the Redskins staff saying, "Oh no, you don't have cancer."
Yeah.
It was, which is, first of all, fuck the Redskins.
Yeah.
I don't understand how you put a player's life in danger, don't even do any type of test, and then still insist that he needs to play for you after he nearly died of a cancerous growth that you said was not serious, and continued to force him to play a contact sport in one of the most physically destructive positions as an O-lineman.
Yeah, no, fuck the NFL.
We can go back into that in a sec, because I think that's one of the biggest failures in general management in sports in a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well,
they not only did they put a player's life in danger, the player diagnosed himself eventually. The player went, "Yeah, this isn't normal." Went to an extra doctor, and the doctor said, "Yeah, you have cancer."
Yeah. Yeah, well, we can get back to that in a second.
Yeah.
But back to basketball. We have seen this a lot with the Kristaps Porzingis with the Knicks.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler with the T-Wolves, Kawhi with the Spurs.
Kawhi with the Raptors.
Well, but Kawhi with the Raptors, nobody blamed Kawhi for...
Yeah, but even then, he did do it, so...
Right, but because he had to rest his back,
Yeah.
because he had literally the entire country of Canada on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so yeah, we are seeing these players become more and more...
Players sitting games has become something normal.
Yeah, and it's...
Even when there's no injury involved, and that's something that's bad long-term for the game.
Yeah. And I mean, they're kind of, it's in a weird way, they're kind of becoming self-aware a little bit, in the sense that they know that they're making the money. I think the only exception to the players making, the players bringing the fans in, the only team exception to that is the Knicks.
Yeah.
Because the Knicks are the New York Knicks.
Yeah.
If the Knicks were in any other state, this team would, there would be management changes, city changes.
Yeah.
But just because it's the Knicks, people still come.
Yeah.
People still show support. But they have nobody.
Mecca. Yeah.
Yeah, it's they don't have a franchise player.
I think R.J. Barrett is going to be that, but
No,
he isn't
absolutely,
that yet.
absolutely. I think he's going to be that. But right now, when and they don't even have a. Do you remember when, I don't know who it was, I don't know how long ago it was, but some team on their schedule, they put their schedule up on TV, and they had the star player for every team, and then one of the teams was the Bulls, and they had Benny the Bull.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Why do you disrespect the Bulls like that?"
Yeah.
The Knicks don't even have a mascot.
Yeah.
So what? What are you gonna do? Put that stupid
Put
blue and
Dolan's
orange?
face.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. Anyway, so
Walt Clyde Frazier.
yeah. Christian Ledlow.
Oh my God.
No, yeah. So these players are realizing I make the decisions.
Yeah.
And that's bad.
Well, I know. I mean, more power to them.
Yeah, more power to them, but also we're the fans.
Yeah.
We want to see these players play.
Yeah.
I was extremely disappointed that we didn't see Kawhi versus Giannis.
Yeah.
But
because these are marquee matchups.
yeah.
And that's what people want to see.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, the NFL is still a product.
Also, yeah. And sorry, here's another interesting fact. The Pelicans got, I think it was 25 to 30 nationally televised games.
Yeah.
Because of Zion.
Yeah.
And now half of those aren't even going to feature Zion.
Well, that's because Zion's legitimately hurt.
No, right.
When there's real injury, there's nothing you can do about it. The issue I have is that players are fabricating injuries just so that they don't play.
No, I'm just saying that sucks. For everyone.
And that is something that happens in the MLB more often. Yeah. But at the same time, the MLB has twice as many games a season.
Yeah.
The MLB has 162.
Yeah.
The NBA has 82.
Mm-hmm.
And you can argue that, in the MLB, in baseball, you don't have as much physical wear and tear. You have sprints, you have all of that. But with the exception of pitchers who do the same motion hundreds of times a game, a practice, whatever, so they can create serious muscle imbalances. But other than that, you could argue that the game of basketball is far more physically requiring than the game of baseball.
Yeah.
But even then, twice as many games means missing one game every 10 is significantly less annoying to fans because you have in-season series, so you're not going to miss out on a matchup entirely.
Right.
You have like a long season, so you're going to see these players play. An injury-prone player in the MLB plays 100 games. An injury-prone player in the NBA plays 40.
40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the big difference. And when you have players sitting out half of their games or not playing half of their games, it becomes harder and harder to get fans to really want to devote money to seeing a game live, to really like tune in national television to these games that aren't going to have what they want to see.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can still have great games between two teams without major stars. However, you can't have... It's hard to justify players missing games when the season is so much shorter. That's why you don't see players sitting out in the NFL without consequences.
Yeah.
That's why non-guaranteed contracts are so much more common in the NFL, and also why Jalen Ramsey's holdout, missing 6 games for the Jags, that meant way more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the shorter the season, the larger the effect of load management, and that's why you don't see load management in the NFL outside of what's going on with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Which isn't even load management. Again, he's hurt, but that's the issue I have.
Yeah.
You can't have your best players sitting out and then still expect fans to tune in. And Adam Silver can't do much about this, but there should be something that he can do. But there isn't, and it's an issue that we're gonna have to deal with now. But at the same time, nothing anyone can do.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
Yeah.